you ever felt like you're just going through the motions in your job, working long hours, but feeling empty and disconnected from it all? You're not alone. In fact, millions feel trapped in jobs that leave them drained, burnout, and unfulfilled. But why? Why do so many of us stay in jobs that don't bring us any real satisfaction? Today, we're diving deep into the reasons why so many people feel stuck in the corporate world, and what it really takes to break free. One of the main reasons people stay in unfulfilling jobs is the belief in what's often called job security. Think about it. The idea of a steady paycheck, a benefits package, and a consistent routine. It sounds safe, doesn't it? We're taught that having a secure job is one of the most important things for a stable life, especially if you're supporting a family or managing debt. But is it as secure as it seems? For many, the idea of job security becomes an anchor, making them feel tied down to one job or one company because, well, what if something else isn't as stable? This false sense of security keeps people in place, but here's the catch. Companies lay off employees all the time. Recessions hit, industries change, and the safety net we believe we have can sometimes be pulled right from under us. So, while the idea of job security keeps us comfortable, it can also keep us stuck. Another powerful force keeping people in place? Fear. And not just any fear, but the fear of the unknown. Or even the fear of what others might think. Take a moment to think about it. What if you leave a job, but things don't work out? What if you try something new, and you fail? Fear of failure can be paralyzing. So, instead of taking a risk, many choose to stay in the comfort of what they know, even if it's unfulfilling. But that's not all. There's something called the sunk cost fallacy. It's a psychological trap where people believe that because they've invested years in a career, it would be a waste to start over. But here's the truth. Every year you spend in an unfulfilling role is a year you could spend building something that truly excites you. Then there's imposter syndrome. How many times have you thought, am I even qualified for a change? What if I'm just not good enough? Imposter syndrome convinces us that any new path we take will reveal our weaknesses rather than our strengths. It's that voice telling you that if you leave, you'll be exposed, or maybe you won't measure up. Our society rewards status. From a young age, we're taught that the corner office, the big title, and the hefty paycheck are markers of success. We measure our achievements against others, not necessarily by what makes us happy, but by what makes us look successful. This pressure can come from all angles. Family, friends, even social media. Have you ever scrolled through LinkedIn and felt like everyone else is doing something bigger and better than you? Society tells us to keep up, to follow the traditional path, even if it doesn't make us happy. And here's the truth. A steady paycheck, a recognizable company name, or a promotion, these things can be comforting, but does chasing titles really lead to fulfillment? Or is it just another part of the trap? For many, it's not just the paycheck or the title. It's the corporate culture itself that keeps them stuck. Corporations often reward long hours, sacrifice, and hustle. But there's a dark side to this. Burnout. When your job demands endless hours, and you're constantly on call even at odd hours, it wears you down. And sadly, many workplaces celebrate this behavior. Hustle culture becomes the norm. If you're not burnt out, you're not working hard enough, or so they say. But burnout isn't a badge of honor. It's a sign that something's broken. The cycle of overwork and minimal reward keeps people tired, exhausted, and trapped. But here's the good news. The corporate trap doesn't have to be a life sentence. With the right mindset and a solid plan, it's possible to break free. First, start with self-reflection. Ask yourself, what really matters to me? What would my ideal workday look like? Sometimes, simply identifying what you want can be the most important step toward change. Second, build a plan. This doesn't mean you have to quit tomorrow, but you can start setting the stage for your future. Consider upskilling, networking, or finding a mentor who's walked the path you want to take. Build a financial safety net, so when you're ready to leave, you're prepared. Lastly, shift your mindset. Instead of thinking about what's safe, start thinking about what's meaningful. You just have one life. Fulfillment doesn't come from a job title. It comes from a sense of purpose. The corporate trap is a reality for many, but it doesn't have to be permanent. If you feel stuck, remember, you have the power to shape your own path. Take small steps, explore new opportunities, and don't be afraid to redefine success. If this video resonated with you, please hit like, subscribe, and share your story in the comments. Have you felt trapped by the corporate world? And what steps are you taking to break free?